Welcome back, I'm Retro Bucky, and before we get started I want to let everybody know we are giving away a top loader to play all your favorite NES games. If you want a chance to win, subscribe and hit the bell notification so you always stay up to date.
I give you my heart.
Not all games are bad, but some do take a less than honest approach to grab 10-year-olds' attention just to take their money. So today, we're going to take a look at 5 NES games that lied to us.
Come on! Almost! Finally! Yeah!
Triumph is ours!
Kuros!
But the battle of wizards and warriors continues with iron swords. The evil wizard Malkill will take the shape of the earth, wind, water, and fire. Farewell! The fate of the world is in your hands! Back, Fire Beast!
Live the saga of Iron Sword on your Nintendo Entertainment System from Acclaim.
Kuros?
Wizards and Warriors 2 wasn't a bad game. I actually enjoyed it, but it had a running title of Iron Sword and had a commercial that kind of, at least for me, resembled Conan meets Jason and the Argonauts. Your character Kuros looks nothing like the Kuros in the commercial. He actually favors a robot with buggy eyes. It's not at all exciting like the commercial made it out to be either. All in all though, the game is fun to play and entertaining, and it's definitely worth the money. Next up we have Dragon's Lair, and it's based off the arcade version by the same name. The arcade version was very enjoyable, fun, and very addictive, and at times difficult. But the first Nintendo attempt was just a disappointing mess. Slow, pointless movements. It's like moving through a tar pit, and it's pointless, and it's full of one-hit deaths. And the biggest issue is the first enemy. The first enemy feels like a boss. And the biggest trick is not just trying to make it through, it's to hit him with your knife. Even if you do kill him, everything inside that's waiting for you is still a one-hit kill for you too. Look, I just made it inside and I'm already dead with one hit. And forget about following a pattern because there's no real pattern to follow. The Super Nintendo version was a lot better in comparison and worth every penny. So my advice to you is to check out the original arcade version on the PlayStation 4 or get your hands on a copy of the Super Nintendo version.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Ghostbusters! Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you!
The next game, as you have guessed it, is the Ghostbusters. And although I know that wasn't the commercial, but that was the expectations that every kid had when they saw this game released. And although it wasn't a bad game, unlike its Atari release, it definitely was a poor recreation of the movie itself. You spend most of your time going around this map, driving around looking for the needle in the haystack, where one icon is going to blink to let you know there are ghosts nearby, which clearly they're everywhere. And then, in between every stage when you select a building is a driving stage that is completely frustrating. And it was very disappointing to say the least.
Playing the Back to the Future Nintendo game. I'm stuck in the past and I gotta get out. Quick, or we all fade away to nothing. Uh-oh, bullies. Ah, you missed. Have a mark, musclehead. I'll clean it up, Mom. I promise. This takes perfect timing. Almost. Mom? Dad? This?
Back to the Future. It's almost like being in the movie. An interactive game from LJN.
Back to the Future was the worst game from a movie ever released, aside from E.T. and it had little to nothing to do with the actual movie in the gameplay. You mainly just endlessly run through the streets collecting clocks while avoiding obstacles, and if you touch the slightest pixel of anything, you fall down. The game is ultimately pointless, and kids were just duped into wasting their money simply because of the title. Companies like LJN were masters at milking the credibility of major movies. Finally, we have Conan, and this game was severely disappointing. It's like playing with your controller upside down while staring at a 4-inch screen. Everything is tiny, like looking at it through a microscope. I feel like I'm playing one of the arcade minis. And the controls are a mess. I can't even figure out how to pick up the sword, because up is to jump and down is to jump. So you don't have that many buttons left on an NES controller to figure it out. It often leaves me quitting out of frustration. Well guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next week if you want to see the review of RoboCop on the NES. And if you are interested in winning a top loader to play all your favorite NES games, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss an update. Until next time, my friends, stay home, stay safe, and play games. Catch you later.
I give you my heart.